For decades, we've had trade deficits in the United States of America, and nobody said it was an emergency? Democratic and Republican presidents? You know what that says to me? That it's not an emergency because it hasn't been for 4 decades. It says to me that we should bring tariffs back to the United States Congress so that we can make that determination as the Constitution has said and not try to go around Congress. That's just unbelievable to me. Let me ask this question. Maybe they missed it. Who was the president, and who has been the president since January 20th, 2025?
Donald J. Trump.
Okay. And who was the president in 2024?
One believes President Biden.
One believes? You one of those non-believers that the election, the American people didn't vote?
I love this guy.
I am not.
You're not? You said one believes? Do you believe in the Constitution of the United States and it should be abided by?
I believe in the Constitution of the United States.
So you believe in it without any second thought. You don't have to think about it. You believe in it and you would abide by it. Is that correct?
I have and I do, sir.
Okay. But do you know that a president has said he may or may not? He don't know? Let me ask this question. I couldn't believe my...
Shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah, we don't need to hear any of those questions. My God. Hey, Alan, I'm sorry. That's one of yours. That's Greg Meeks, the New York congressman. I don't know what his pronouns are, but he was sure getting huffy puffy with Treasury Secretary Bessent there. Listen, this is what we're going to see. Grandstanding at the nth degree, Trump derangement syndrome, unhinged, and slowing things down as long as they can. For as much as we've had so many reps come on in the past couple weeks and talk about the markups process after the budget resolution passed right before Easter and talk about how the Democrats are slowing things down, it's going to be 10 times worse in the Senate. Just think about how many people aren't confirmed still for the Trump administration, and we're about to head into the summer of the first year of his second term. Just imagine what they're going to do when they have the reconciliation. Listen, there's nothing the Democrats could do to stop the eventual vote, but they can use all of that big, beautiful time they have. I think it's like 12 hours or 24 hours per item and up to 72 hours per a certain amount of things blobbed together. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad, and we will be hearing about the swift end to democracy in the form of reconciliation coming down here in the next few weeks when that thing gets back up to the Senate. What do you think, Alan?
Yeah, you're right. And, this guy and among others in Congress, they want to talk about having this tariff power and taking it away from the president of the United States. And these morons can't pass a budget, can't get their spending right. It boggles my mind that we put the power of the purse in the control of these, well, with their pronouns, retard.
Yeah.
That's what they are. I don't... Do you really want these clowns to have the ability and the power with all of the scams that they pull with insider trading and special interest groups to have the power to set tariffs and negotiate tariffs with other countries, especially over the president?
Countries that are getting kickbacks from. I'm glad you brought up the R word. We love it here on Steak for Breakfast because the next clip I've got, and this is just another example of it, House Judiciary, in addition to their appropriations, was also going through a hearing this week where they hosted the entirety of the delegation of USA fencing. And I know you saw parts of that, but it wound up turning into, the Republicans trying to hold them accountable for blackballing this girl who did not want to compete against a boy. And at the end of the day, when the Democrats had their time, it was just the most overt promotion of the trans agenda that you would ever hear in your life. Here's our favorite retard here on Steak for Breakfast, Jasmine Crockett, playing her newest game, Trump or Trans. Let's listen.